Rusty in the back. Hey, I'm streaming for a second.
Okay.
A little bit more than a second probably, but
Yeah, that's fine.
probably like 20 seconds. Rusty, you're on stream. And Moose too now. Moose, Rusty, you better behave. You're on camera. I'm just cleaning up my pooter real quick. After work, it's a very eventful day at work today. Had a kind of bigger event I had to organize. Well, y'all were just chilling at home, weren't you? Why are you looking so grumpy? My battery is empty. Didn't love that. Why is Apple making those trash chargers? What's that? Oscar's on the bed, he's sleeping. We just went on a walk with the dog. My hair's all over the place. Excuse me, y'all. I look like I touched a plug with my finger and I got an electric shock or something, but oh well, worse things out there. Are you gonna play a video game?
Later, maybe.
Later?
Maybe.
Hope you can see the cats. But yeah, how have you guys been doing today? If anyone's rewatching, I'm still waiting for y'all's email, if you want to send one, that is, for the Christmas ornaments, so I can print out your pet's picture and hang it on our Christmas tree this year. I just thought it was a really cool idea or cute idea. Yay! I got a few emails for with your pet's pictures. Let's see. Okay, someone said they want to send one, but they don't know which one they want to send me, but they will send one. Hi, Abdel, welcome back. Oh, Christopher, if you've seen this, I'm looking at Jefferson's picture right now. It's so cute. I knew it's a good idea to do that. Just looking at y'all's cute pets just makes me happy. And I'm sure other people will have that same feeling. We got Marco, Smokey, and Grayson, the cats, very cute. Okay, so we got 2 cats and 2 dogs so far. And then of course I'm gonna hang up Oscar on the Christmas tree and Rusty and Moose. And whoever is gonna send me their pet will be part of our Christmas tree. I'm drinking sweet tea to become more southern, because people here like to drink their sweet tea. And it's never too late here in the South to drink sweet tea, even in the evening. Hey, Kentucky Fireman says hi. Hi from Tennessee. David, how are you doing? Thank you for being a firefighter out there. Or fireman. What do people say? Fireman, firefighter? Is it the same thing? I hope you're having today. My oldest daughter is 33 years old today, and I can't believe how fast time goes by. Yeah, I bet. I have the same feeling, and I feel like it's just getting faster and faster the older one gets, right? But yeah, I just sent a picture. Hope you got it. I literally just looked at it, Christopher. I was literally just opening your email like a minute before you texted me that. I have Jefferson right here on my computer. So cute. Look at that good boy just sitting in his little couch. His little dog couch, how cute. I love Jefferson. He looks so well behaved. I said that earlier. I said this is a very good idea. Probably one of the best ideas I had so far here on the channel. That I want to make a pet Christmas tree with all your animals' pictures on it, because just looking at the pictures already makes me happy. And I guess we can all share the cuteness of our pets with each other. Hey Richmond, how are you doing? Richmond from IT. Isn't one... Do you guys know the IT crowd? IT crowd? IT crowd? IT crowd? What's it called? Is it IT crowd or IT crowd? IT crowd, right? Anyway, it's a British show. Isn't one of those guys called Richmond, the guy with the black hair? If I'm not mistaken. Okay, so we got 4 emails. Let me check my spam folder. Probably shouldn't have done that. Yes? Nice. So you're this guy from the crowd. Let me see. I can't believe you know it. Yes, I watched the whole show. I was obsessed. I watched the whole thing in like 3 days, I think. I love British shows. I love Fresh Meat, In-Betweeners. What's the other one called? What is that called? Shotzi. What's that British show called that we watched together? What's that British show called that we watched together with kind of like this high school kind of, not the In-Betweeners. Skins. Yeah, the It Crowd. There's another one. It's like a film with like a super weird perspective. Like the cameraman films everything. He's part of the show, but you never see him. I forgot the name of that. But yeah, that's so cool that you're a fan of the show. I loved Noel Fielding's part in it, where he is just like that vampire in the wall, basically. Hi, artist girly. Well, hello there. How y'all doing? How's everyone's Wednesday going? Did you have a good week so far? Are you handling the stress at work or whatever stressing you, or maybe you're not stressed at all? That would be best case scenario. I feel like my week is gonna be way less stressed after today. I just had a little bit of a bigger event today, and then Thursday I'm gonna... That's tomorrow. Oh, gracious. Oh no, tomorrow's Wednesday. Okay. It's not even hump day. Why did I write hump day? Shoot, it's only Tuesday. Man, I don't even know what day it is anymore. I've just been stressing so much. Hi, Deepak. How are you doing? I'm just relaxing at home now after a long day. I started my day early and kind of, I don't know, just a long day. But tomorrow's going to be not a long day. Thursday too, and Friday I finally got a day off, and then I can do some YouTube stuff. Hi, Chatterbox. How are you doing, Deepak? How's everything going? I just checked my mails to see if anyone sent me their pets for my Christmas tree, and I did quite a few. I did get quite a few. So maybe it will be more in a few days. But even if not, this is already a great start. And we'll definitely have some ornaments to hang up the tree. I'm not. How about you, Oz? Is that something you're dealing with? Like something you're thinking about or considering, or something you're struggling with? If you're asking. Do you like strudel? I do like Apfelstrudel, yeah. Since I'm German, I grew up with strudel. I actually have a few frozen ones in my freezer right now. As a German, you always need emergency bread and emergency Apfelstrudel in the freezer. You never know, you know. If the apocalypse comes along, it's always good to have an extra bread on hand. My cat is trying to sit in the same little cat bed with my big cat. So my little cat likes to use my big cat like a mattress kinda, and she just lays on top of him, kind of like a heated mattress or like a warming blanket, I guess. And She just acts like he isn't even there. It's kind of rude, but also cute. And that rhymed. Hey, can you tell me about Erasmus scholarship? Erasmus, where are you from, Urbas? So yeah, I never had to do Erasmus because I went to China for studying from Europe, so that was different. But I knew a lot of people that came to Germany to university as an Erasmus student. So basically just like exchange student or just doing like a semester in Germany or even the full studies. But let me look it up. I don't want to tell you anything wrong. Scholarship. And I think they're pretty much the same in Europe. I don't know if they're like any different in Germany from other countries. You say scholarship, right? Not just a project. Scholarship, yeah. Hey, Reb. Happy Tuesday. I accidentally called the stream Happy Hump Day. In my head, it's already Wednesday, but apparently it's not. So I just found that out. It is only Tuesday. But yeah, the strudel, the person that just asked me about the strudel. Do you like strudel? Hi, Tanner. Tanner, you have a very German last name, by the way. So, the Erasmus Scholarship hold a relevant bachelor's degree or equivalent from a recognized university, meet the specific academic requirements of the Erasmus Mundus program you're applying to, be proficient in the languages of instruction for the program as specified by the program. So it depends on your program that you're trying to get in the country you're trying to go to university. But apparently you need to have a bachelor's degree, and you have to prove some language requirements or meet the requirements for language, so they can make sure that you are understanding everything at university where you're going to. Hey Rakas, thank you, appreciate it. Yes, I do. Nice. I think everyone likes strudel, right? Are you about to cry? Not that I'm aware of, unless someone's gonna make me cry, but I haven't planned on crying, so I hope not. Have you ever tried Bizantilla? I have not tried that. What is that? We have 2 inches of snow. Ooh, nice. How cool. I wish. I'm so jealous. I was so excited for snow when they announced snow yesterday. I was expecting to wake up to winter wonderland. Well, I woke up to some icy snow or like icy rain, freezing cold wind, and yeah, that was it. So, welcome to Tennessee. There's not much snow going on here. Winter is just very, very trist. Not much going on here, unfortunately. What are you going to eat for dinner? I'm actually not going to, I'm not going to eat any dinner because I had a big work event with some food and potluck, so everyone kind of brought some food and I made some food. So I'm all stuffed today. I don't want to eat anything anymore. I can't even think about food right now. I just got myself some tea over here. Sweet tea, of course, since I live in the south now. Ami, my daughter, is spending a week in Franklin, Michigan with her dogs and enjoying her birthday without Dad. She said this town was beautiful and amazing. Franken, Michigan. How nice. Franken is part of Bavaria. I mean, you lived there. You lived in Franken before in Bavaria, so you know best. That's so cool. Happy birthday to your daughter, by the way. It's great that she's having a good time. Very neat. With the dogs, it's sweet. Those are the best birthdays, aren't they? Nice to meet you. Now I gotta go It's my PT time. Okay, bye Deepak. Enjoy your PT time. You're a good inspiration for us. You're our motivation. Fitness inspo. I need to go to the gym too, or do some sort of workout at least. But yeah, when you're tired and you worked, you're not very motivated, are you? I think some people might relate to that. Aw, thank you. Oh, Ozenos, I appreciate it. I'm not gonna cry though, don't worry about it. I don't know why people think I wanna cry. It might be hi Rush to the Netherlands. Well, excessive. How you doing, my friend? And y'all, I'm not crying, don't worry. I literally just got back inside from the stray cats, like feeding the stray cats. And it was really freaking cold outside. I think it's just the heating, like the dry air inside, the dry air outside, and the freezing cold and the wind that made my eyes look teary, but I'm not crying. Don't worry. But since some more people are here now, just a quick reminder that I'm still, if you want to send me the email of your pet, like a photo of your pet, so I can hang it up the Christmas tree as an ornament. I want to do some DIY ornaments with your pet's pictures. Why is everyone thinking I'm sad? I'm not sad. I'm just really tired. Like I really just had a long day and it's really cold outside. And I've been outside way too long. And yeah, I'm not sad or crying. Don't you worry. I don't think I would do that in front of the stream. But I appreciate everyone's concern. But that's very nice of you all. Unless you're messing with me, then screw you. My ex is from Bamberg, Germany. Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember you now, Bamberg. I know Bamberg, but I don't know. I've never been to Bamberg. Actually, I'm gonna look this up now. Since I got the pooter right here. Bamberg. Bamberg. It only shows me Bamberg in England. Deutschland. I think, do you mean Bamberg? Like with ERG? I am from Germany. Seems cozy. You think so? If you saw my kitchen, like the mess in my kitchen and in my bedroom, you probably wouldn't think it's cozy anymore. So enjoy the cozy corner of the only cozy corner of my house right now. So I know Bamberg, but there's no Bamberg in Germany. I extra looked, but it might be a small town. It's not gonna show me, but it only shows me Bamberg. So it might be Bamberg actually, and it's close to where I went to university actually. It's a very nice area in Germany, Bavaria. From Sri Lanka, how cool, nice. Greetings to Sri Lanka. You look like a friend called Nikki. Cute, that's a cute name. I like the name Nikki. Bamberg, yes. Okay, nice. I was wondering, I was like, well, I know Bamberg, but I don't know Bamberg, but I mean, chances are high that there's something called Bamberg, right? But yeah, Bamberg. That's cool. Yeah, that's like a 40-minute drive from where I went to university. And Christopher, you must know Bamberg too, right? You've probably been there a few times if you lived in Kitzing. Franken move, not Franken. Sorry, my thumbs got ahead of my brain. Frankenmuth. I want to look this up now. I'm a Googler. Whenever I have, I want to see something, I always Google it. Like most people probably. Oh, cute. That almost looks like a German town from the pictures. Very cute. My wife and I were thinking of going to Germany. We don't want tourists look at them, but any recommendations? So, any recommendations? I'm probably biased, and I will tell you to go to the Black Forest. Like, so what are you looking for? Are you looking for what's wrong with people looking at you? You shy? What do you mean? If I was, I mean, I'm introvert, but if I was like shy, I probably wouldn't do a live stream. I assume. But middle over West Germany. I'm sorry, Haseen. Authentic stuff, not tourist stuff. Okay. Well, I got a little YouTube series, like Germany vlogs, where I show the real Germany, not just like the tourist spots. So if you want to check that out, you can. Oh, sorry, username. I didn't read that. I didn't see every question here. But I love the south of Germany. I like cities are cool and everything, but I mean there's a lot of touristy areas in cities and it's really expensive. The south is also expensive where I'm from in Germany, like it's at the Swiss border. So I really recommend that area for many reasons. So where I grew up or lived most of my life, you can use the train to go anywhere. You can go to Italy if you wanted to. You can go to France. You can walk over a bridge from Germany into France, and I think it's really cool to do that. So you walk over the Rhine River. I did that with the hubby last year, I think, or 2 years ago. You can go into the mountains, like the Black Forest, which is beautiful. And if you go up the mountains, you can see into like the Swiss Alps from far. You can see the French mountains. You can drive to the Alps if you rent a car. You can. It's like only 2 hours from where I live. Depends on where you want to go. But yeah, you can drive to the Swiss Alps for like a day trip, and yeah, it's beautiful. I would recommend going in spring or summer. I still call it West Germany. Sorry, I know it changed. No, it's all good. I was like wondering. I was like, I haven't heard that in a while. But you've just been there to a very different time than how it is now. So I understand. Dear, you have some UK accent. I just have a ugly German accent, I think, but thank you. I wish I had a UK accent. Isn't English a West Germanic language? Well, English and the German language definitely derived from the same source. They just split up at one point, but yeah, it is. Subscribe and have a look now. Thank you so much. In our country, we have a saying, every city sounds the same. Black Forest sounds wonderful. And so you're American, I assume, if you say that, because I don't want to say that all your cities look the same, because I feel like that's definitely not the case with many cities. But if you're talking about like smaller towns that are in the Midwest or in the South, I do kind of understand where it comes from. So there's definitely a lot of similarities. Oh, you're Irish. Oops, okay. Hi to Ireland. I would love to go to Ireland. But Yeah, if you like cities, Munich is beautiful, very expensive though. I'm not a huge fan of Berlin unless you're like really into partying or some very like historic stuff, historical stuff like the Wall or West East Germany history. It can definitely be cool, or for art and like festivals or like music. But if you're not huge into that, I would recommend, I don't know, I like the South really. Why is Germany way less expensive than Netherlands? Any thoughts? I'm living near the border. I don't know. Hi Jan. Hi junger Mann, wie geht's? But I don't know why the Netherlands is more expensive. I have a friend that lives in the Netherlands. She moved there with her partner that is in the Netherlands, and she said the same thing, that things are more expensive over there, and shopping in Germany is just way cheaper. And I can say the same thing about America. When I go to Germany, the first few days I'm back, every time I'm like, I can't believe how cheap everything is in Germany compared to America. So whenever I travel to Germany, I come with a empty backpack where just like the minimum stuff that I need, and then I fill up my backpack before I go back to America with everything that is just way cheaper in Germany. Es läuft bei dir auch, habe heute einen stressigen Arbeitstag gehabt und jetzt bin ich am Entspannen, während ich live streame. Irgendwie entspannt mich das manchmal. Die Seele frei reden, sagt man doch, oder? Glaube ich, keine Ahnung. You erased my comment. WHOORE. First of all, I didn't even touch my screen, so probably didn't delete any comment. Oh, you mean Jan did? Well, then it was probably a shitty comment if someone erased your comment, so... Oh no. Where was I? If you ever want to go to Ireland, Derry and Wexford. Oh, isn't there a show called Derry Girls? Derry. I'm look at pictures. There must be the same town, I assume. That's pretty. That's cute. Oh yeah, there's even a mural there with the show, or the cast of the show. Wexford. Let's see. Oh, there's a castle. It's a Viking settlement. There's a lighthouse. Wow, that's beautiful. Well, thanks for the recommendation. I've never really... I know a lot of people that went to Ireland, but I feel like they all go to the same touristy towns that everyone knows. So thanks for the tip. Do you drink from a stein? I have like a little mini version of it where I usually drink my water from, but I'm just using a mug for now. I'm down to my last clean mug before I have to run the dishwasher. It's that time of the week. I understand what you mean. I want to know that we all love and care about you, even though it was the first time I'd ever seen you. When I saw your eyes, I said, my gosh, you deserve some beautiful talk. Thank you, that is very kind of you. I appreciate that. All I need or want is just people being respectful and kind, or if people don't want to talk politely and nicely, please kindly go somewhere else, because my day was way too long to deal with any nastiness right now. Ja, aber dazu gehört ein Drink und eine kleine Nackenmassage. Ja, da würde ich nicht Nein sagen bei einer Nackenmassage. Ich muss mal wieder zu einem Massagestudio gehen. Mache ich viel zu selten. Keine Lust, Geld dafür auszugeben, aber vielleicht zu Weihnachten. YouTube automatically removed derogatory comments. Yes, thank you, username. Very true. Hi, guten Tag, Fishing Dude. Fishing Dude, where are you from? I think I've seen your name before, right? It looks familiar. Cobra 11 Polizei. How does everyone know Cobra 11? Isn't that such a random German show? Like, is it that famous already? I don't know. Cool German girls are kind of tall. I don't know. Let's see, what's the average height for a German woman? German. Let's look at women in the US and compare them. Hi, Land Cruiser. Okay, so average height for women in the US is approximately 5 feet, 3.5 inches. Let's look up Germany. Let's see if I'm above or like higher than the normal or... Oh, okay, that's a man. So the average height for a German man is about 5'11", 180 centimeters, and 5'5" for women. So guess I'm totally average then. Well, I'm 5'5.25", so I guess I'm slightly above average. Liebe Grüße in der Nackenmassage für Rika. Danke, Thomas. Ich fühle es durch den Bildschirm. Danke, danke. Kann ich heute gut gebrauchen. Danke, Landcruiser, you too. Hi, Sam. Jemand Faules wie ich kann nicht massieren, ich lasse mich massieren. Ja, so muss es sein. So muss es sein. Ich bin leider immer die Massage gibt. Aber... so ist es normal. C told you, yes, you were absolutely right. Die Deutschen im Stream heute. Immer abends habe ich das Gefühl. Tagsüber habe ich fast nie. Abends kommen sie alle raus. Ihr Nachteulen. Thank you, Will. I appreciate it. You are too. You have a beautiful personality, I can tell. So that's all I can... I mean, I don't see y'all, so, but the inner beauty is all that counts anyways, so I think I can confidently say that y'all are beautiful. Also, if anyone has a pet, a cat, a dog, a snake, a toad, or anything that you want to share with us, you can send me an email to my YouTube email address, and I will gladly print out a picture of your pet and hang it up on my Christmas tree so we can all enjoy the cuteness of your pet. And thank you for the hearts, by the way, I saw it. So, Jesus Maria, Herr im Himmel, was sind das für Kommentare? Ja, das sehe ich zum Glück nicht. Danke fürs Moderieren, Jan, in dem Fall. Das wird mir sehr oft gesagt von meinem Mods oder Freunden hier im Stream. Aber ich sehe die zum Glück nicht mehr. Also die sind meistens schon gelöscht, wenn ich da hinkomme. Schön, dass ein deutscher Moderator da ist. Sehe ich sehr ähnlich. Danke, Jan, dafür. Thank you, Sam. Lustmörche, das habe ich auch schon lange nicht mehr gesagt, das Wort. Along the shore, the cloud waves break, the twin sun sinks behind the lake, the shadows lengthen in Carcosa. Strange is the night where black stars rise and strange moons circle through the skies. That's nice. Thank you. Some poetry at night never hurts. I'll take that as a compliment. Or you take that compliment, yeah. I was like, as what else would you take it? But yeah, you can gladly take that compliment. It was meant for you. When do your Xmas markets and celebrations start? Busy times? In Germany, Usually end of November. Weirdly and annoyingly, Christmas markets are usually closed when Christmas arrives. So this is really annoying because sometimes I feel like it would be so nice to go to a Christmas market during Christmas. Oh, thank you, by the way, for the tip. I appreciate that. MRP. Thanks for the banana. Thank you. Or the banana peel. Appreciate it. Where was I? You distracted me. I'm not used to that. So, but in a good way. Thank you. Christmas markets. So Christmas markets are usually held in November until like mid-December, kind of close to Christmas. So all the Germans help me out. Like, when do the Christmas markets shut down? Meistens so um den 20., 21. rum, oder? In Deutschland. But yeah, did you all know, if you're not German, in Germany and maybe many other European countries, Christmas in Germany is Holy Night, like the Heiligabend, is on the 24th. So that's when we unwrap our Christmas presents. It's not on the 25th like in America. So we do it on the 24th. So we're earlier than you. And we'll eat our food, like the dinner on the 24th, and have like our Christmas tree and all set up. And that's like the most exciting part about Christmas, the 24th evening. And then the 25th is our first Christmas day. And then the 26th is our second Christmas day. So we have 2 full days of Christmas and the evening before on the 24th. So that's pretty neat. And I think it's actually really cool because if you're in a relationship or like married, or you have like 2 families, if you have like parents that are divorced or something, you can celebrate the 25th with one family and the 26th with another family, and it's both considered Christmas. So it's actually very convenient in many ways. Hi, Antaka. Hi, already, you've been here, sorry. I love the way you speak. I don't, but I appreciate it. I feel like in the evening, usually when I'm tired, especially when I'm speaking English, my mouth is just not keeping up with my brain, and I feel like I'm just like mispronouncing all my words, and my German accent is just getting stronger. But I appreciate it. Enjoy, looking forward to seeing everyone's pets this Christmas. Me too, Christopher, me too. So thank you so much for sending us Jefferson. So he's gonna be one of the first going up on the tree. Jack, sogar mit Heiratsanträge. So muss es sein, oder? Heiratsanträge über den Stream, so romantisch. Sagt mir doch fast ja, ich bin ganz kurz davor. I think I missed some here. Thomas, das Stream muss verdeutscht werden und im zweiten Schritt muss der Sprachanteil unserer Rika 75% Deutsch werden. Ja, dann macht mal. Ladet mal die Deutschen ein in den Stream. Es werden immer mehr, tatsächlich, muss ich sagen. Am Anfang hatte ich ungefähr gar keinen. Ich glaube, Marco war immer der einzige Deutsche. Aber mittlerweile sind wir fast schon 30% mindestens, würde ich sagen. Aber ja, bleibt dran. Vielleicht wird's noch was. Good evening, Tim. How are you doing? How's your week going? I don't have a pet, but I can pretend like I'm a pet to get on your Xmas tree. Well, I know there's like this trend right now where people like to dress up as pets, right? They have like this, I don't even know, whatever floats your boat. I don't want to, whatever makes you happy, as long as no one's like bothering anyone with it, or hurting anyone. You do you, but I don't know. What do you all think about that trend? Like the whole like is it called furry, right? Like the furry trend. Have you heard about it? What's your opinions about it? Or do you don't have to have an opinion about everything, I guess, but I don't even know if I have one. So I don't know. What do you all think about it? But username, it can be a pet that you had in the past, like if you want to send me an old picture of a pet that you had that was like your first dog or your first cat or hamster, and you got a funny story to tell with it, I'll gladly hang it up on the Christmas tree. Or you can paint me a picture of something like a pet, and I'll hang it up the Christmas tree. The sky is the limit, as long as it's nothing naughty, of course. I'm not gonna hang that up, just to be very clear. But if it's something funny or cute, I'll gladly hang that up. The more ornaments, the better. But like I said, please nothing crazy. Ich versuche Englisch zu lernen, aber das wird nichts. Oh, das tut mir leid, Thomas. Vielleicht müssen wir mal einen ganzen deutschen Stream machen. Da muss ich es in den Titel reinschreiben, dass wir heute nur in Deutsch reden. Auf Deutsch reden. Ich kann schon kein Deutsch mehr. What's the new access menu this year? Fishing Dude asks. That's a good question. I don't know. Probably something German. Something that requires a little bit more effort for the special occasion. Maybe something like Spätzle mit Rahmsoße. So it's kind of like a dumplings, like pasta dumpling, like a mixture between pasta and dumpling. It looks like pasta, but it's kind of like the dough for dumplings. It's very specific, but I love those. So maybe something like that. We'll see. Something not too stressful and not too much, most importantly. Because I feel like I'm really enjoying very simple meals at the moment. I feel like the simple meals are sometimes just the best, where you just fully focus on that one thing to be really good instead of having like 500 different items. Growing up with my dad, who is a chef, I always was very spoiled during Christmas. He always cooked the most amazing 4-course Christmas menus for us with all kinds of delicious traditional German food you can think of. So I'm very spoiled with that, but I feel like I like to keep it simple myself. I used to be like super fancy with my food, but this year I'm just appreciating simple things. And I feel like that's what I'm gonna do for Christmas, just keep it simple. How about y'all? What are you guys doing for Christmas? Do you have any special plans, anywhere you wanna go, or you something you wanna cook, or something you're excited for? Let's hear. Anyone got some cool Christmas traditions? Mika rappt auf Englisch, sie müsste mal langsam sprechen, dann lernen wir auch was. Ach komm, ihr könnt doch alle Englisch sprechen, ihr tut nur so. Deutsche sagen immer, dass sie kein Englisch sprechen, dann verstehen sie doch alles am Ende. Und reden perfekt Englisch mit dir. Turbo, yes, it's German. Will you be enjoying some Stollen this Christmas? Karl? Yes, of course. So, luckily, there's Aldi here in America, and Aldi sells little mini Stollen. They're like this big. It's not like the big Stollen. They're usually like this big, and oftentimes filled with like nuts and marzipan, and there's all kinds of different Stollen, but I like the one with marzipan. I'm not a marzipan fan in general. Do you guys like marzipan? All my Germans here, do you like it or not? I feel like there's not much in between. You either don't like it or you do. And I don't like it, but I accept it in Stollen. I actually do like it in Stollen for some reason. Like sometimes there's some foods that I don't like, but only in combination with something. Also sagt mal an, mögt ihr alle Marzipan oder kein Marzipan? Stollen mit Marzipan oder ohne Marzipan? Ich mag die Mini-Stollen mit Mini-Stollen mit Marzipanfüllung am liebsten. How do you like Tennessee? I used to own a house in Memphis. Memphis, nice. I do like Tennessee a lot. I think it is really beautiful. There's a lot of nature, and it's very green, very outdoorsy. if you want to be. I mean, you can be outdoors in every state, but yeah, I think Tennessee is really beautiful. It's beautiful weather. It's like Italy when I compare it to European countries. So I do like it. I'm in a little bit, like I'm not in the Memphis area, like I'm more east. So I think it's really beautiful here, but I've never been to Memphis before. Ich höre dir im Stillen zu, Rika, und du machst es toll. Okay, gut, immerhin. Aber vielleicht, ja, vielleicht könnt ihr euer Englisch ja, wenn ihr sagt, ihr sprecht nicht so gut Englisch, vielleicht bringt es ja was beim Zuhören. Ich habe zumindest immer das Gefühl, wenn ich Sprachen zuhöre, die ich gerade lerne oder in denen ich mich verbessern will, bringt mir das immer sehr viel. She never sings with the cops. Never. Ich bleibe in deinem Stream, Rika, bist eine sympathische Frau. Danke, Thomas, es freut mich. Aber ja, wie gesagt, vielleicht schaffen wir es ja doch mal, einen deutschen Stream zu machen. Falls es doch mal hinkriegt, hier 75% Deutsche in den Stream zu kriegen, dann machen wir es auf jeden Fall. Aber solange es 70% Englischsprachige sind, muss ich wahrscheinlich bei Englisch bleiben, erstmal. Es sei denn, ich mache mal einen Tag die Woche nur deutschen Stream, wo wir so einen gewissen Tag haben, also einen festen Tag haben in der Woche, wo es immer auf Deutsch ist. Das könnten wir natürlich machen. So, schauen wir mal. Vielleicht kriegen wir das ja hin. I'm not a chef, but I am your daddy. Ja. Isn't Xmas the time to just stuff yourself and have good times with family? For sure, yeah. Yeah, that's what I did during Thanksgiving, actually, so... But it's definitely the time for it. If not Christmas, what then, right? Danke für die Antwort in Englisch. Ohne Marzipan? Ja, ohne Marzipan auch lecker, aber ich finde, Marzipan gibt immer noch so das gewisse Etwas, so dieses ein bisschen eklig, aber auch lecker. Obwohl eklig ist Marzipan jetzt nicht, aber nicht so mein Geschmack. Es hat irgendwie was. Ich muss sagen, im Stollen finde ich das ganz lecker. Ihr geht Marzipan, Lakritze, aber Zartbitter kann man mal machen. Warte. So, Moment. Ihr geht Marzipan, okay, verstehe. Stimme ich zu. Zum größten Teil. Lakritze, gleiche Kategorie, oder findest du Lakritze lecker? Da muss ich ja mal sagen, das ist ja ganz abartig, Lakritze. Zartbitter kann man mal machen. Ja, Zartbitter geht. Aber nicht in Kombination mit Marzipan, das finde ich auch ganz eklig. Marzipan mit so einer Zartbitterschokolade drumherum, diese Rittersport, nee, da bin ich echt noch geschädigt. Mein Papa hatte immer diese Marzipan-Rittersport-Schokolade in der Speisekammer, und wenn die Schokolade aus war und ich süchtig nach Schokolade war, musste ich immer auf die Marzipan-Schokolade zurückgreifen. Man muss tun, was man tun muss. Ihr kennt es vielleicht von euren Eltern, wenn ihr irgendwelche ekligen Süßigkeiten essen müsst oder Erfrischungsstäbchen oder sowas. Ja, manchmal muss man die Zähne zusammenbeißen und durch, um was Süßes zu kriegen. I didn't like the weather there and the mosquitoes. Oh, in Memphis. I'm from California. Yeah, okay, well, California, if you're from California, Tennessee is probably not an upgrade. Let me say it like that. So, luckily, when I came from Germany, I came to Tennessee pretty much instantly, so I don't have anything to compare it to. I don't know the greener grass on the other side, you know what I mean? So, I think Tennessee is pretty cool. But like I said, I don't have much to compare it to. I've been to Colorado, Kentucky, that's it. Florida, yeah. Florida was really neat. Colorado too, just very different, of course. I could see myself living in both states, but Tennessee is just a little bit more affordable, let's be real. Lakritze, Rika, es gibt mir das gewisse Etwas. Es ist so etwas eklig. Ja, es ist so dieses, man isst es sonst nicht, so dieses Besondere. So, ich weiß auch nicht. Kennt ihr das nicht, dass man das so ein bisschen eklig findet, aber irgendwie dann auch ganz lecker? Ja, keine Ahnung, vielleicht bin ich auch nur komisch. Lakritze und Marzipan gehören abgeschoben. Sagt das mal nicht ein Trump. Der macht es noch. Aber ja, das sind die einzigen Dinge, wo ich sagen würde, das gehört abgeschoben. Ja, stimme ich zu. Obwohl, da gibt es bestimmt noch einiges. Marzipan, Lakritze. Oh, Jaffa Cake. Nee. Auch sofort raus. Ausgewiesen, sofort. Was noch? Erfrischungsstäbchen, habe ich schon gesagt. Schokobananen. Verbannt nach Azkaban. I'm trying to think of yucky German snacks right now. Sorry that I'm switching back to German. But if I said it in English, you probably wouldn't understand it either anyways, because the names of it, you have to be German to understand the names of the things I'm referring to. So, let's hear. Bin gespannt, was ihr dazu sagt, die Deutschen hier. Never eat marzipan unless I have Stollen too. Oh, so you know marzipan with Stollen, okay. Yes, same here. I don't like marzipan in general, but I eat it with Stollen for some reason. Like some things, I just said it in German. I said, sometimes, I don't know, I like marzipan with Stollen because it's a little yucky, but sometimes when something's like a little yucky, it's also cool, like good, if that makes sense, because it's more special because you usually don't eat it. But I don't know if that makes sense. Hi, Antakya. How you doing? Hi, miss you always. Good to see you again. How are you doing? How was your day so far? I gotta say, German has this confident, attractive sound that I can't help but love. Really? I don't know about that. But I mean, I believe you, but I don't know. I don't know if I ever will like my own language, but I think English just sounds nicer than German. But thank you, miss you, for saying that. I appreciate it. I think I would say the same thing about your language, like your mother tongue, like your native language, if I heard you speak in it. Yes, Tennessee. Is Tennessee dirt cheap? Not anymore, I think. I sound like I've been living here for 35 years or so. I literally just got here a few years ago, but so take it with a grain of salt. But what I heard is that Tennessee just got ridiculously more expensive, or expensive in general, compared to many years ago. So, because a lot of people hopped onto that train of, hey, Tennessee is pretty nice, and really cheap. So it's not really cheap anymore because a lot of people had the same idea and moved here, including myself. Although I immigrated here directly, so I didn't move from any other state, but you know what I'm saying. Ich habe, hold on. I know you like Schnitzel. Schnitzel, that's cute. That's a very cute spelling for Schnitzel. But yeah, Schnitzel ist yummy. Ich habe letztes Jahr in Dubai mal scharfe Haribo gegessen. Sweet and hot, sehr komisches Gefühl, passt gar nicht. Null. Ja, scharfe Haribo, geht's noch? Nee, also das kann ich mir auch nicht vorstellen. Scharf finde ich schon mal gar nicht gut. Sweet and hot mit Haribo kann ich mir auch nicht vorstellen. Ich bin ja echt experimentierfreudig, aber there was a German friend just told me about something they ate in Dubai, like Haribo, like gummy bears. They were sweet and sour, sweet and hot, like spicy. So that sounds really weird. Talking about weird things. In China, actually, that sounds very weird, I know, but in China, there was this Lay's chips flavor that I'm still obsessed with. Like, I've tried to find it in every Asia store I go to. It is like Lay's chips, like the Pringles version, like the the stacked chips, like in the sleeve, and they are cucumber flavored, and not like pickle flavored, but like a fresh cucumber. And it may sound weird because it's fried potatoes, right? But it has this refreshing cucumber taste. So when you eat it, you eat chips, but it feels like you're eating like fresh cucumber slices. And it's kind of sweet. It's really good. So if you ever see it, you gotta try it. Why do I see my name so much? Well, you can only answer that for yourself. Oh, Jack. I was like, wait, why is your name now blue? Now it makes sense. Jack and Jack. We got double Jack. The triple Jacks here. Jack, Jackson, Jack. Jack Jackson, Jack back. So, is it the battle of the Jacksons here today? Are we gonna see a fight? There can only be one Jackson in town, or one Jack in town. I'm kidding. We have enough room for all the Jacks in the world. I always wanted to visit Germany, but I see you're in USA. What do you think are the worst and best of USA compared to Germany without being too biased? USA or Germany for living? Hi, Sagon. Thank you. Welcome to the community. So I just got asked about Germany and the USA as a comparison. So that would take me a very long time to answer that, but like in detail, of course. And I also had a very long day, so if I forget some things, I'm sorry. So I'm just gonna say the things that are on top of my head right now. So it's hard to compare it and say which one is better for living. Both are good for living. A lot of people actually want to come to the USA, so I feel very privileged that I got my green card accepted, right, and I could immigrate here. It's not that I wanted to leave my country for any like job reasons or anything. Like I was finishing my university in Germany, and I wouldn't have minded living there, but I moved to the US because of my partner. They couldn't just easily move like me. Like I could easily move after university, whereas just him in the United States Army, you can't just like move around as you want to. So he was more bound than I was. So that's why we decided on staying here. And I do love the United States just for many things, like the nature, how big the country is, how much diversity you have here in many ways. It feels very free here. Everyone's just minding their own business. You have a lot of job opportunities here. You make a way better living salary than you would do in Germany. But on the other hand, everything is really effing expensive in America for living. Groceries, medical care, houses, although houses are way more expensive in Germany, so forget what I just said. Houses in Germany are insanely expensive. So in Germany, you can really just rent unless you inherited a house from someone, or you just got very lucky and bought it early, or yeah, you got a good deal. But most likely you will probably rent in Germany unless you make a very good living or you have a really good job, which is not very easy in Germany, I feel like. But career-wise, I would say America is the place to be. Like if you want to make it, and if you want to make a good career and like make a lot of money, America, for sure. If you want to have a more like less of a hustle and feel like you want to feel secure and safe and taken care of no matter what, or in case you're prone to sickness or something, or then Germany definitely has like all the things you would want to have, like to fall back on, like welfare, and they will take good care of you. So And Germany is in the middle of Europe, so if you like traveling to different countries, speak different languages, and have all that, and the good food, I would say Germany is a great place to live. If you want free education and all that benefit, Germany is the way to live. America is absurd when it comes to prices for education. And I also think the quality of education is better in Germany, unless you go to like an elite university in America. You don't get the same quality of education, in my opinion, from what I've seen and heard and compared to what people I know here. I mean, some people here show me what they do for their bachelor's or what they have to do. And like, I think I finished that in 13th grade in high school in Germany, what they're doing the first year in their university or college. So I feel like our educational system is a trillion times better than in America. But like I said, it depends on the school, the state, and many factors. So it's hard to just generalize it like that, but I kind of have to generalize some things right now. If you ask me a question like that, like what country you think is better to live in? Vika, wir haben noch einen Kaffee offen. Darf der scharf sein? Scharfer Kaffee? Nee, geh weg damit. Hattest du schon mal scharfen Kaffee? Klingt eklig. Ich hab das Wort eklig, glaube ich, selten so oft gesagt in einem Livestream. Your original ethnic is German. Yes, I am German, but I do live in the United States. So why are you streaming? Evolutionary. The better question is probably, why are you here? Because this is my channel. I think I can do whatever I feel like doing, and this is voluntarily, so feel free to. I hope you have a thumb. If you have it, you can just do this and scroll up. I'm freaking exhausted from work. Well, mostly people. I love German. Such an adorable and charming language, and you're extremely charming when you speak it. Thank you, miss you. I appreciate that. Thank you. But I'm sorry you're exhausted from work. I feel you. We're in the same boat today. So I hope you can relax a little, and maybe you can make yourself some hot beverage as well, and try to enjoy the rest of your evening. I agree. I'm happy you came to America because you have little Oscar. Thank you. Yes, honestly, sometimes when I think about that, if I wouldn't have come to America, I would have never met my cute dog Oscar, because I found him on the streets here in America. My Tennessee boy. So yeah, we would have never met. Do you come back to Germany? I will hold a welcome sign in the airport. I will. So I usually come back to Germany like twice a year. And actually, you say something important here, or not important, but whenever I come back to Germany, because my sister lives in the town, right? So everyone just uses the bus and the train and all the public transportation. So none of the people there has the need to have a car. So I always have to take the bus from the airport to Switzerland, and from Switzerland back to Germany. So whenever I walk into the airport, I always imagine those movies, you know, where people just wait for you with like a sign up, or like flowers, or I don't know, just a sign would be cute. So I had that when I came back from China. I had friends pick me up at the airport with signs, so that was really cute. But whenever I come back home now, I'm like, I see all those people holding signs up for other people, and then there's just me after like a 24-hour plane ride, because I have to transition quite often from Nashville, which is really annoying. And I'm like, oh well. Yeah, who needs that, right? So sometimes yeah, it feels a little sad sometimes, but at the same time, it's not special for me anymore to just fly back between Germany. It's like an extra long train ride at this point. But ja, an alle Deutschen hier, ich habe gerade, falls ihr es nicht verstanden habt, ich habe gerade darüber gesprochen, wie es sich anfühlt, nach Hause zu fliegen, nach Deutschland und alle Leute am Flughafen zu sehen, die die Schilder hochhalten für Familienangehörige oder Freunde. Und ich hatte das tatsächlich nur, als ich in China gewohnt habe und dann zurückkam, dass ich so begrüßt wurde. Aber seitdem ich in Amerika lebe, kriege ich keine Schilder mehr von Freunden hochgehalten oder Familie. Ich muss immer alleine vom Flughafen mit dem Bus in die Schweiz fahren oder durch die Schweiz fahren und dann zurück nach Deutschland mit dem Zug, um dann 30 Stunden später bei meiner Schwester anzukommen. Aber ja, so ist das Leben. Wenn man älter wird, ist alles nicht mehr so speziell und Leute empfangen dich nicht mehr so wie früher. So ist es eben. Er fragt einfach, warum streamst. Der nächste fragt, warum siehst du so aus, warum atmest du? Ist so, ja. Manche Fragen muss man einfach ignorieren, glaube ich. Do you love drinking coffee? I do love a hot beverage just because it's cozy. Do I love coffee? No, because coffee makes me really anxious and nervous. So I get like this shaky feeling from coffee. I'm like super sensitive to it and like heart palpitations and all that, so it's not fun. I do like the flavor sometimes, but I do love the smell of it. So I love having people around me that drink coffee so I can smell it in the air. But myself, I prefer like tea or matcha or something. It's also tea, but I do like tea better than coffee for the feeling and also the flavor most often. Depends on the tea. But I do love coffee when I'm in Germany because coffee there is much better than here in the States. Here in the States, it's just, yeah, not the yellow from the egg, I would say. Thanks for the answer. The scenery is outstanding. That's to do outside if you like it, but I guess Germany also has some great places to go. Also, work freedom are great. Yes. So you have way more security at your work, like your job. You can't get fired from a job in Germany as easily. You have way more rights there as an employed person. So security-wise, Germany is definitely safer or a good choice when it comes to many things. You have more holidays, paid leave, you have maternity leave, you have paid holidays, you have sick leave. What else? It's just better regulations, like employees just have more rights there. So it definitely has a lot of benefits. And another thing that's better in Germany than in America is that everything is easier here. If you just want to walk somewhere, if you want to take your bicycle, public transport is way better. So here in America, you are relying on a car if you're not in a big city like Boston or something. So you will have to have a car when you're out in the country or in any like smaller town or live in the suburbs. So nothing is like super good connected or well connected. So that's another benefit for Germany. And yeah, since I came to America, my lifestyle has become way more lazy than it was in Germany. I just walked so much in Germany. Whenever I go back home or back to Germany, I mean, I'm home in both countries now, I feel like, I walk so much more, like 5 times as much as I walk in America at least. Jack, du hast dann den schönsten Kaffee, der dann zuckersüß ist, aber ihr Charmeure, ihr. You don't always need a reason to talk. That is a good reason. Good point, yeah. I agree. And it's also my channel, so it's weird when people ask me that, like, can I not just do my thing and you do your thing, please? Well, love to Oscar. Our first cat was called Fritz. Fritz, how cute. I had a classmate called Fritz. Very sweet. I like the name Fritz. Very German. Like the name Karl. Two very German names. And Oscar is also a very German name, so. But yeah, thank you. Oscar sending you love back through the phone. Oscar loves everyone. Thank you, Unique. Appreciate it. Thank you. Welcome to the community. Wir hatten das letztens in Madrid. Dort haben die Leute alle gestanden und gewartet, aber nicht auf uns, sondern auf die Footballer. Trotzdem ein Autogramm gegeben. Aus Fun. Du hast ein Autogramm gegeben. Wie witzig ist das bitte? Gute Idee. Hätte von mir sein können. Sehr, sehr witzig. Die haben sich sicher auch gedacht, oh krass, das sind irgendwelche Promis aus Deutschland. Die haben sich danach sicher gefragt, wer du warst. Ajo, du bist doch grün hinter den Ohren. Du hast noch Zeit, bis du dich Alte nennen darfst. Okay. Ja, äußerlich und innerlich fühlt man sich immer anders. Innerlich fühle ich mich schon wie, keine Ahnung, über 50. Manchmal zumindest, wenn man viel gearbeitet hat, tagsüber, fühle ich mich abends so. Aber ja, danke Jan, ich nehme es als Kompliment, so war es wahrscheinlich gemeint, nehme ich mal an. Gebe ich nur zurück. Aber ja, du weißt, was ich meine. Wenn man nicht mehr 18 ist, dann freut sich keiner mehr so am Flughafen, wenn man zurückkommt, wie ein paar Jahre später, dann denken sich auch nur so, jo. Die Alte kommt wieder zurück, die Nervige. Wenn man das mal dürfte, dann würde ich auch ein Schild für dich hochhalten. Süß. Das wäre süß. Stellt euch mal vor, wir haben Community-Treffen am Flughafen. Dann müsst ihr alle in die Schweiz fahren. Obwohl, Jan, du hast es ja nicht weit. Für dich wäre es ein Katzensprung. Thomas, für dich wäre es wahrscheinlich schon eine Reise runter in den Süden. Hallo, wie geht's dir? Learn some German. Hi, Travis. Nice, that was spelled correctly. Wie geht's dir? Mir geht's gut. I love coffee. Have to have it in the morning so I can function. I know most people do. And don't get me wrong. I have those days too. More often than I want to at the moment. Where in the afternoon, when I come home, I'm just crashing hard. I'm like, oh, this is what everyone's talking about. Because like literally just like a year ago, or 2 years ago maybe, I never understood why people were like, that tell me that they need a coffee or something, or anything to keep them up, because I always had so much energy. I was like, why do people need coffee? I never understood that. But like I said, like 2 years ago, so I'm like, oh, that's what people are talking about. When you're not that full of energy anymore. I get it now. Yeah, I understand when people need coffee. I'm in that era of my life now. You lost your job. Why would I lose my job? No, I literally just... Who said I lost my job? Oh, it's just a troll, I guess. Hi, Captain. How you doing? Here's a contentious question. American football or the real football? Come on. The real football, of course. The one where you use your foot and not your hands. I still think it's outrageous that it's called football when people use the hands for like 90% of the game, and then they use it for this like kick in the end sometimes for like a millisecond, and then they call it football. Like, what in the world? I feel like they just did that on purpose to have like the same name as the European football and trying to make it bigger than the European football, but that's just my thought about it. So, I don't know, it's so weird that it's not called handball at least or something, or throw ball or catch ball or anything other than football, because I don't know, it's just so absurd. But yeah, the real football, of course. Or what's your answer, fishing dude? What would you say? And I'm not saying American football, like, it's not fun, but if you watch it on TV, it's just advertisement. It's just advertisement every 2 seconds. And then they run for like a meter, they drop the ball, they will stop, they will all like fall on the ground and build like lay on each other. And then there's advertisement, and then they repeat that 500 times, and then the game is over. I don't know. I'm just not about that. Thank you, Will. I appreciate that. Likewise. Thank you. Macht dann Fahrgemeinschaft mit Thomas. Ach, du machst? Okay. Ja, dann macht mal, ihr könnt ja alle dann euch absprechen und dann macht mal eine Erkundungstour oder so. Obwohl vielleicht nicht nach einem 20 oder 25 Stunden Flug. Ich weiß nicht, wie motiviert ich bin für eine Erkundungstour im Schwarzwald, aber ja, lustig wäre es auf jeden Fall, wenn wir ein Treffen oder sowas organisieren können irgendwann. Die Gegend unten ist auf jeden Fall schön, ihr werdet es nicht bereuen. Falls ihr mal in den Süden wolltet, könnt ihr es ja vielleicht irgendwie kombinieren. Irgendwann kriegen wir das bestimmt mal hin. Aber für ein Autogramm von ihr ist der Weg nicht weit. Süß. Real football for sure, yay. Totally agree. World Cup in a few months. Is it already? Germany gonna win biased, or will you cheer USA? Do you want a real answer? I will cheer for both, of course. Honestly, the Americans were really impressive in the last World Cup. Very unexpected, I think. Many people were very shocked to see that. And Germany kind of stink. Like, they gotta get a grip. Like, they gotta go back to the times of Jens Lehmann, Klinsmann, Jogi Löw, the German national coach, is actually from like an hour away from where I'm from. I've seen it a couple of times at the airport. One time when I was flying to Hong Kong, early in the morning, the little airport in Switzerland is just tiny, so there's not many people. It was, I kid you not, it was just me and our national coach of our German soccer team, like the national team, Jogi Löw. Just us two at the airport. We were both checking in at the same time. He was right next to me at the other check-in counter. And I was so nervous. I couldn't even say hi because I was such a big soccer fan of our national team a few years ago. And I remember going up to the security check because in the Basel airport you have to go up stairs to go to security check. And I remember going up the stairs, like those automatic stairs. I turned around and he was literally right behind me, like this far from me. I don't know why he was so close to me because we were literally the only people there, but he was right there. I turned around, I got like super red in the face. I couldn't even say hi or ask for an autograph. So I was just flustered, but it was a very cool encounter that I saw him. And then he had to go through the security check with me and take off his belt and stuff. So I was like, I wish I could have taken a picture, but you're not allowed to take any pictures at the security check, so I didn't. And I was a little bit too shy to do it anyways. But yeah, I wish I filmed that. That would have been cool. Totally agree with that. American football is so aggressive. That, and it's just, like I said, so much advertisement. I feel like it's just nothing happening for the most part. It can be really exciting if it's like super close and there's like some games that are really cool because it's like so like tight. But yeah, I don't know. I just never got into it, to be honest. Maybe one day I will. Thanks, Boo. The impenetrable German defense. Right. Honestly, it's the best policy. Honestly, it's the best policy. I agree. Most of the times, I agree. Easy way to know is the football is round. True, not like egg-shaped. May Buenos Aires win. What a pleasure for Yogi. Yeah, I don't know about that, but he probably just saw like a girl looking at him, getting red in the face, and he's like, oh, poor fella. Yeah, he probably expected me to say something and be like, hey, can I have an autograph? So he was probably already prepared for that, and I'm sure he wouldn't have said no because we're like neighbors basically. Like I actually have a best friend, or a former best friend, and her dad actually went to school with our national coach, and they played soccer together or football together. So they know each other. So if I told him that, he probably would have taken a picture with me or talked to me or something about it. But like I said, I may do live streams, but not, I'm very like introvert or shy and outside of that. Ich hoffe, ihr habt das alle verstanden mit Jogi Löw an die Deutschen hier, dass ich Jogi Löw in Basel am Flughafen getroffen habe und dass ich zu schüchtern war, irgendwie nach einem Foto zu fragen oder nach einem Autogramm, und dass eine ehemalige beste Freundin von mir mit ihm auf die Schule gegangen ist und die zusammen Fußball gespielt haben und die sich kennen und ich das als Eisbrecher hätte nutzen können eigentlich, um mit ihm zu sprechen, weil wir beide alleine am Flughafen waren morgens, als ich nach Hongkong geflogen bin. Vor ein paar Jahren war ich ganz allein mit Jogi Löw am Check-in und dann im Security-Check und so, bin die Rolltreppe mit ihm hochgefahren, direkt hintereinander. Sein Koffer hat sogar meinen Koffer berührt, so nah dran. Ich hätte definitiv Hallo sagen können, aber ich war viel zu schüchtern leider. Naja. Hi Bob Marley. I'm from Germany, but I live in the United States. Thank you, thank you. Are you in the States? Yes, Captain, I am in the States. But I'm originally from Germany. I don't need coffee, but I need energy drinks. Really? Yeah, I don't think I could do that. I know a lot of people that live on energy drinks every day and they need them. Hey to Norway. Do you guys also say Hurmadu in Norway? I only know that from Swedish, but I don't know how similar Norwegian and Swedish is. Where was I? But yeah, energy drinks, I can't do. I feel like coffee already gives me like just like super anxious like jitters, so I couldn't stand energy drinks, unfortunately. I'm just way too sensitive to that. Super, sprechen Sie Englisch oder Französisch? I speak English, Bob Marley. Do we have the real Bob Marley here? Is this Bob Marley's ghost? Or say something similar to that. So you say it sounds similar? I do hope I encounter your channel again. Have a good evening and excellence. Thank you so much, Fishing Dude. It was good to meet you, and I hope to see you again. And you definitely got a chill vibe going on, and welcome to the community. Always good to meet some new cool people here and friendly people especially. I feel like these are really rare nowadays, but luckily we have quite a few here on YouTube, so I'm very grateful for that. I was gonna check my emails real quick to see if we got any pet photos from me Christmas tree. Thank you. Night fishing. Sleep well. Okay, no new ones, but we still have a few, so that will make a few ornaments, which is good. 2 a.m. It's starting up outside. Oh yeah, it's late in Norway. Oh, sorry, Fishing, I just saw your longer message. No, don't worry about it. I mean, if I'm tired and I'm streaming, that's my fault. If I'm streaming despite being tired. But I usually stream in the evening, so I'm usually tired in the evening. But on the weekends we sometimes have some earlier streams, so I might be my brain might work more properly during that time. But don't worry about it. Don't ever apologize for asking questions. I gladly answer them as good as I can. But yeah, have a good night fishing. It was good to meet you. Hi Sean, just saw you. How are you doing, my friend? How's everything going for you? And yeah, good night to Norway in case you're headed to bed. Good night. Trying to think about sleep. What's sleep in Swedish again? Let me think. I don't want to Google it. Not. I can't think of it. Sleep. Sometimes it's the easiest word I forget. Sova. I should have known it. Whenever I look it up, I'm like, oh, duh. So I've got. Hi, Clandestino, welcome back. Who's Steffi? Hi, Kazak, welcome back, my friend. Good to see you. Time to catch up real quick. I once had an energy drink in Miami, and after that I was nervous for about 5 hours. Yes, I can relate to that. I don't like energy drinks for that reason, so 5 hours, that's intense. But I do have that sometimes with coffee even, not that much though. Is it still daytime in Oslo? No, in Oslo it's middle of the night, it's like 2 a.m. right now. Yeah, 1:56 now. Same time zone as Germany. But it was a pleasure to meet you too, Bob Marley. Thank you. Oh, that's why you said it's 2 a.m. I thought you were going to bed. Okay, now I get it. It always helps to read the messages here to get the context of things. So, just English and German. Currently just English and German. Yeah, we have English and German here in the stream. Who's Steffi? I don't get that, but if you're cooking, hope to catch some genuine recipe. I do a lot of cooking streams, yes. And I do cook some German food once in a while. So you'll definitely get some recipes that I learned from my dad, who is a chef. So I hope he taught me well. No one complained before, so I'm pretty sure I'm decent in the kitchen. Did you flee Germany because it has been conquered? No, I'm not gonna delete it. Not worth it. Stream even if you're tired. Drink some Red Bull energy drink. Wine. I don't know. I think I would get so nervous in a stream, and I was nervous the first week of streaming, like when I first did it. Now I don't get nervous anymore. Because there's so many familiar faces and everyone's just really friendly, usually, except for some bonkers dudes once in a while. But yeah, if I had an energy drink right now, I would probably freak out. Doing good. My day off today, did nothing and time went by so quick. Really? Wow, I'm jealous. Well, good for you. I'm happy you had a day off. We all need those once in a while, right? My day has been quite the opposite actually, but Friday will finally be my day off. So good night, stuff. Got tack. Do you speak only English in German, or do you also speak French? My French is basically non-existent at this point, so I don't even want to say that I speak French, even though I had it in school for 6 years. But yeah, I think everyone that learned the language before and never uses it knows what I'm talking about. Where you technically speak it, but it would probably take you a few weeks to really like catch up on it, so you can just use it again. It's funny, I can understand around 60% of Germans when they talk. Wow, really? From Norwegian? I wish. When I studied biology for a little bit at university, since I always loved languages, I took some Swedish classes while doing the biology, just because I needed just something that's not science. Because it was just so much math and stuff, and I always wished that I could just understand more Swedish from German, but I feel like I have that with Dutch, like with the Dutch language. But Swedish is still pretty different from German for me personally. I have a very hard time to make like a correlation between them. But that's awesome that you understand 60%. That's great. I only have that with the Dutch language, unfortunately. Steffi Graf. Yeah, Steffi Graf kenne ich. I know Steffi Graf. I didn't know we were referring to Steffi Graf here. Hi, nobody. Thank you. Danke für die Blume, Thomas. Merci. Gerade auf die Uhr geschaut. 19 Uhr hier. Es ist 1:56 Uhr, ganz schön spät. Ich bin wirklich hobbylos. Blank, passiert. Geht uns allen so. Ist, glaube ich, normal mittlerweile. Wenn man, dass man bis spät nachts noch am Handy hängt und sich irgendwelche Livestreams reinzieht oder Short-Videos. Aber ich muss tatsächlich sagen, nicht um für mich selber Werbung zu machen, tatsächlich finde ich, dass es sinnvoller ist, sich in einem Livestream zu unterhalten, wenn man schon am Handy ist, als sinnlos irgendwelche Shorts anzuschauen. Deswegen versuche ich auch mittlerweile, weniger Shorts selber zu erstellen, weil ich da nicht so mit reinspielen möchte in dieses ganze Shorts-Ding, weil ich finde, dass es irgendwie so ein bisschen diese Aufmerksamkeitsspanne von Menschen zerstört. Manchmal, wenn ich was Süßes sehe, I'm trying to make less, I'm switching back to English. I just said that I feel like if you're already on your phone, mindlessly scrolling, I feel like, and not to advertise for myself, because I also do shorts, but I feel like it's probably better to watch a live stream and have like a conversation, at least to communicate with people, to make social media a little bit more socially again, instead of mindlessly scrolling through shorts or like TikTok or something, because I feel like you don't even get anything out of this, and it kind of ruins your attention span. So I feel like live streams, if I had to compare them, are just a little bit less bad for you when you're on your phone than shorts. But that's just me personally. I don't really enjoy watching shorts at the moment anymore, so I'm trying to make less shorts myself, unless my dog Oscar is doing something super cute, or my cats, or once in a while I'll do some, but I'm not trying to do them every day. Yes, that accent seems very German indeed. I'm a very German person. Going on beer, Stella Artois, run really quick and few lemons. So good to see you. Get some rest. Give hugs and kisses to my dearest Oscar. I will. Thank you so much. Miss you. And enjoy the beer run, Stella Artois. And lemons. Lemons is always good in any drink. So I definitely understand that one. Be safe out there, my friend, and I'll see you next time. Deine Meinung über Marxismus, Leninismus, 20 Minuten Vortrag. Ihr seid mir so welche. Ich kann da gerne mal meine Meinung drüber abgeben, aber wahrscheinlich nicht nach einem langen Arbeitstag, wenn ich schon über eine Stunde gelabert habe. Frag mich am besten tagsüber, wenn ich mal am Wochenende streame, wenn wir darüber sprechen müssen. East Europe, no shape. East Europe, no shape. I don't know about that. May I ask a question, honestly? I mean, I have some Prussian in my family and French, but mainly just German. Most Europeans know more than 3 languages, so I've heard. I wouldn't say most Europeans know more than 3 languages, but definitely a lot. I guess there are statistics for everything, so why don't we look it up and educate ourselves on it? How many languages, how do I ask this question? Does an average Euro speak? European. Und alle Deutschen, wir googeln gerade, wie viele Sprachen ein durchschnittlicher Europäer spricht, weil ich gerade gefragt wurde. Europäer sprechen ungefähr 1,8 bis 2,3 Sprachen. Europeans speak on average about 1.8 to 2.3 languages, including their native tongue. A significant portion of the population is multilingual, with 54% able to speak at least one foreign language, 25% at least two, and 10% at least three. So I hope that answered your question. I did totally not Google it. I have that all saved in my brain. Let's look up the average American. An alle Deutschen, so 54% aller deutschen Europäer, sprechen eine Fremdsprache, 25 2 und 10% 3. Average American. US American, to be specific, because America is really big. So when people say they live in America, well, where? Don't assume or don't, I don't like when people just think America is just America, like the USA. America is just a little bit bigger than just the USA. The average American is monolingual, which means just one language, and speaks only one language, which is English. While the United States is home to a diverse range of languages, the majority of population, over 75%, only speaks English. A significant minority are bilingual or multilingual, so there's not even a percentage of it, because it is not even significant for the statistics. So I guess compared to Europeans, it is a very vast difference. Okay, so what's this? Something here says Americans speak 0.0 languages on average. Huh. Oh, that is because a lot of Americans fail to have a proper command of their own language even. So I think I saw a statistic, take it with a grain of salt. I'm not an expert in this field, it's just what I heard and what multiple people told me, so I think there might be some truth to it. But apparently, I was like either 60 or 80%, I think it was 60% of all Americans speak or read below or on the level of a 6th grade education, like a 6th grader. Like the reading comprehension is on the level of a 6th grader. But that might be wrong. So I'm gonna look that up now. Okay, so yes, it is true that this is AI, by the way. It's true that over half of American adults, because Google does this new AI tool stuff where they just summarize answers for you. It's true that over half of American adults read below a 6th grade level. National Literacy Institute and the US Department of Education indicated approximately 54% of US adults aged 16 to 74 read below the equivalent of a 6th grade reading level. Okay. Yeah, so I think there's definitely some improvement that should be done to the educational system here. It's not the average person's fault, it's the educational system. So sorry for that little excursus, I just was genuinely interested in that. I still have French on my resume, but honestly it's non-existent. Richmond, I definitely feel you on that one. I feel like people add so many things to their resumes, and I did too. I still have French on mine, but meeting so many people that are French speaking, I will definitely take this off now. No more French on my resume, so sometimes we just gotta face the facts and admit it that we will lose abilities at one point. So if we don't use them or practice them. So goodbye French on my resume. How many times do you hit the gym? Way too little at the moment. I used to hit the gym every day in Germany, sometimes even twice a day when I was very bored, I guess. When you only go to university, you have a ton of time to yourself, and when you live by yourself, so those days are over. Yeah, so now I'm like, if I go like once or twice a week, if I'm going back to the gym. There's weeks where I don't go at all because I just try to go to work and keep my house in order and do my YouTube and stuff, but I definitely need to go back to a routine. So hopefully I will be back on like a 2 to 3 times a week schedule eventually. How about yourself, Captain? How often do you go? Hi Vinayak, thank you. German is the language that I want to learn much, but can't know a word from it. Oh, yeah, German is not easy. Oops. I just pressed something, sorry. Such a grammar when it comes to the live stream. I learned German accent from Christoph Waltz as Colonel Lance Hunter in Inglourious Bastards. Nice. Bastards. He's actually Australian. Yeah. Austrian, not Australian. But of course he speaks German, same language. Thank you, Will. I'm trying to at least, add some information into the stream once in a while. And I like learning stuff myself, so if I say something, I want to back it up with some evidence, so I don't just want to, bring up wrong facts. So teachers should be fired. Well, yeah, but it's not always the teacher's fault. It's like the whole system, the whole like curriculum and like financial support and too little teachers, not enough support. It's we can't just blame one party on this. We need to do a little bit more about it, I think. The Department of Education has not improved education and needs to be improved for sure. There has to be something done about that. Ich mache dir jetzt ein Sparschweinchen auf, da kommen alle Komplimente von mir rein und du bekommst den Schlüssel. Ist das nicht fein? Wie süß, danke Thomas. Das ist lieb von dir. So ein Sparschwein braucht man auf jeden Fall. Besser als Kleingeld. Komplimente kann man immer sammeln. Danke, danke. Girl body is not for gym. I disagree. I'd rather munch on chips. Ooh, talking about chips. I know I just said I want to go back to my gym routine, but I have some chips here and they're kind of smiling at me from all the way over there in the kitchen. So I might munch on some myself later. I do love myself some chips. As a teenager, I used to think the US was the place to be, but I keep realizing how fortunate I am to be European. Yes, Richmond. I agree. And now I can't unsee, by the way, the Richmond. Like I see you as Richmond in my head now. So I feel like I'm talking to Richmond. Which is a cool thing. Don't get me wrong. So yeah, same thing. I always wanted to live in the UK when I was younger, or then like in China, or anywhere, but not Germany. But now that I lived somewhere else, I see the benefits that my own country had. Sorry, I got a hiccup. But I also like living in the United States. It's great here. So definitely has a lot of positive things here too. But I know exactly what you're talking about, Richmond. Faux show. He had a penchant for jaw hunting. A what? Penchant? What's that? when I looked this up, this rather not be anything weird. Habitual liking for something, or tendency to do something. Huh. Jaw hunting. What is that? What's jaw hunting? Again, that better not be something weird. Ew. That's terrible. It says a jaw hit is a shot to the head that can cause a horrific wound with a high-pitched sound and a visible jawbone structure after the strike. That's terrible. If anyone's doing that, no. We're not doing that. How disgusting. Ew. People better not be doing that. That's gross. Humans are terrible. Oh. That's even worse, Captain. That doesn't make it any better, and it's both terrible. One is even more terrible than the other. It's still a fun vacation destination. Yeah, for sure. So if anyone wants to vacay in Tennessee, let me know. I'll show you some cool spots, maybe. But yeah, I wish I didn't Google this. So now I gotta watch something wholesome after this and make myself some hot chocolate. That's a fact. That's not a fact. Love the fact that you wanted to check the statistics. Well, I just love doing statistics or reading statistics. I feel like, I don't know, in the university, everything that you did was never worth anything when you said it or wrote it, unless you could back it up with like some research and statistics. So I don't know, it's just ingrained. I need to have something that backs up the stuff I'm saying sometimes. I like Tennessee whiskey. I do not. I like, it's cool that it's from here, like the Jack Daniels and stuff. And there's just a lot of places where you can do like whiskey tasting, like taste testing, and you can visit the facilities and stuff. But I don't like the flavor, to be honest. It always makes me feel a little sick. Do you guys like whiskey? I'm not, liquor in general, I'm not big on that. I think vodka tastes absolutely disgusting. Anyone that likes that stuff, especially pure, but alle meine Deutschen, falls ihr noch hier seid, wenn ihr noch nicht eingeschlafen seid, obwohl ihr eigentlich mal in die Haie gehen solltet, ist schon spät bei euch. Also wäre ich natürlich froh, also für euch wäre es besser, wenn ihr eingeschlafen seid. Aber falls ihr noch hier seid, trinkt ihr sowas wie Whisky oder Wodka oder irgendwie sowas Starkes? Ich mag das gar nicht tatsächlich. Ich finde das irgendwie nicht lecker, muss ich sagen. What is your area of study? So I started with biology and then I stopped that and switched to Chinese. So I studied everything related to China, Chinese language, culture, philosophy, history, religion, economy, geography, culture, relations to other countries, anything related with trade. So very broad, yeah, anything related to the country. That was my area of study. And if I wrote papers like my thesis for graduating and all that, I would usually focus on either like food safety, food innovations, and agriculture, and pollutants in the soil, and like rice and stuff. I'm very interested in that kind of stuff. I guess that's where the biology aspects comes in again. So I do like my science, but I also like languages and culture. So I feel like I could combine that pretty well. Never waste a glass of scotch. The only liquid that I would like is probably sherry or something. But do people drink sherry? I have never seen anyone drinking sherry. I don't think that's like a thing. I don't know. I don't even know how I try, or like why I tried it or why I like it, but it's one of the only things I like. Destructo. Your name sounds like it, and that's not good. You shouldn't hate yourself. Why are you hating yourself? Let's not do that. We don't hate you, so you shouldn't hate yourself either. I can't even speak anymore. Whisky geht schon oder mal einen Wodka Sauerkirsch, aber habe sehr runtergeschraubt, trinke 1 bis 2 Mal im Monat maximal. Man wird älter und pennt besser. Stimmt, ja. Und irgendwie verkraftet man den Rausch auch mittlerweile nicht mehr so einfach wie mit 18 oder 19, oder? In Amerika wäre es natürlich unvorstellbar, dass man mit 18 oder so schon angefangen hat und dann schon mit 20 keinen Bock mehr drauf hat. So ging es mir zumindest. Ich glaube, mit 20 hatte ich schon keinen Bock mehr auf so ein Zeug. Obwohl, naja. Ja, doch, so um den Dreh. I used that to cook. Oh, sherry, yeah, you can make really good sauces, right? Maybe that's how I tried it. Yes, you're right. I think I used sherry for when I had like a period in my life where I ate meat because bad influence from someone, I guess. And I used to cook like sherry sauces with the meat. Yeah, thank you for reminding me of that. Involuntarily. I also like Guinness. Yeah, Guinness is okay. I agree. I'm not a beer person at all, which is unfortunate since I'm German, and what a waste, I guess. But I never really liked beer, or I never appreciated it. But if I drink a beer, it will probably be some lager, like some darker, or like an ale. So yeah, ales, they have like a bit of a like malty flavor, which I prefer when I drink a beer, which is very rare. But okay, danke, Captain. Wir lieben dich auch. Me either. Okay. Guess we do like the sherry here. And I like my cherries, the fruit. Talking about cherry. Aber ja, Leute. Yeah, I'm gonna probably head to bed soon. I still gotta clean my kitchen over there. If anyone is super bored right now and wants to make their way down to Tennessee because you love cleaning kitchens, feel free. It's all yours. But if not, I'll probably have to do it myself. So that's what I'm gonna do. And super excited about it. The best part of the day when you're tired after a long day of work, cleaning the kitchen. But I'll just put on some YouTube video or YouTube live stream or something to listen to, and time goes by faster that way. Man muss Rika einfach lieb haben. Ah, danke, Thomas. Ich habe euch auch lieb. Für sowas hat man doch Personal. Ja, schön wär's. Schön wär's. It's not weird to me, but I got drunk on milk when I was a kid. On milk? What? Was it like bad, or? I've never got drunk on milk. Funny. Danke, guten Tag to German words I know. Hey, those are some important words. You come very far with those. We say danke all the time. Come to California. Yeah, California would be nice, but expensive. Teuer. Too teuer. Too expensive. Too broke for California. One day, hopefully. For some travels. I want to see the redwood forest. That's on my list for sure. My 96-year-old neighbor has sherry on Christmas Day. Karl, da sagst du was. Yes, you're saying something important here. That's what I just said. Do people even drink sherry? But yeah, 96-year-old neighbor, that's the people that drink sherry, I guess. So count me in. But I haven't drank sherry in forever. So I think the last time was, I don't know, like when I was 19 or so. So warum sprichst du Englisch, Miss J? Weil 80% der Leute auf meinem Kanal Amerikaner sind oder englischsprachig. Deutsch rückwärts gelesen. Genau, man muss sehr, sehr, sehr schlau sein hier, um was zu verstehen. Einfach nur rückwärts denken. If you come to California, I'll give you my wallet. Okay, well, I'll take your word. With money. I thought you said with no money, of course. Y'all are funny. Want to share the source, right? Sounds like some special milk you got there. Thomas, gut zu wissen. Miss mich nennen, danke. Miss, okay. Miss kann ich gerne machen. Vielleicht sehe ich dich nächstes Mal, Miss. Ich gehe jetzt Küche aufräumen und dann wahrscheinlich bald ins Bett. One question, have you all watched the new Stranger Things Staffel? Habt ihr die neue Staffel Stranger Things schon geschaut? Ich bin gerade dabei. Ich habe 2 Folgen schon geschaut und bisher finde ich es ziemlich gut, aber es hat mich noch nicht ganz abgeholt. Aber vielleicht wird es noch. Ach so, ja, und an alle, die vorhin nicht hier waren, falls ihr mir ein Foto von euren Hunden, Katzen, Haustieren, was auch immer ihr habt, zukommen lassen wollt und ich das an meinen Weihnachtsbaum hängen soll, schickt es mir an meine E-Mail amerika.contact Englisch @gmail.com und dann hänge ich eure Haustiere, also nicht die Haustiere an sich, aber das Foto werde ich ausdrucken und an meinen Weihnachtsbaum hängen und dann in einem Stream teilen, dass die Leute sehen können, was für süße Tiere wir hier in der Community haben. Also, wenn ihr möchtet, nehmt gerne teil, ganz einfach. Man kann nur schlafen, wenn der Kopf kaputt ist. Kenne ich gut. Ja, manchmal denkt man, wenn man so fertig ist vom Tag, kann man richtig gut einschlafen, aber manchmal hilft es gar nicht und es macht es nur noch schlimmer. Kann ich gut nachvollziehen. Was für Tiere? Haustiere, Miss. Wenn du irgendein süßes Haustier hast oder so. Ich hatte mir vorgenommen, dieses Weihnachtsdeko zu machen für den Weihnachtsbaum mit Haustieren also meinen Haustieren, von meinen Freunden und hier in der Community, wenn jemand sein Haustier gerne an meinem Weihnachtsbaum sehen möchte. Kater und Katze, süß. Ich habe auch einen Kater und eine Katze. Ein fetter Kater und eine kleine Katze. Hi, Marco. Nee, heute nicht. Heute wollte ich mich mal hinsetzen. Ich hatte einen sehr, sehr langen und frühen Arbeitstag heute und musste viel Essen vorbereiten für Event und gerade keinen Bock auf Küche gehabt heute. Today I wasn't feeling like being in the kitchen. I did that this morning already, so. Und danke Marco übrigens für Grayson und Smokey. Wir haben tatsächlich ein paar E-Mails bekommen, glaubst mir oder nicht, aber habe ich nicht erwartet, weil Leute eigentlich sehr faul sind oftmals, wenn man sie fragt, ob sie an was teilnehmen möchten. Aber dieses Mal waren einige motiviert. So. Ich glaube, wir werden ungefähr so 5 bis 10 Ornamente hinkriegen, denke ich mal. Hoffentlich kommt ein bisschen was zusammen. Und dann habe ich ja natürlich noch Oscar und meine Katzen, die noch an den Baum kommen und von meinen Freunden. Also werden wir da schon einige zusammenkriegen. Marco, so spät noch wach? Bei euch ist schon 8:30 jetzt, oder? Hast du noch Schnee geschaufelt? in Ohio, Marco here is also, he also streams and he makes very funny German humor shorts. And so if you want to check him out, he is a German Jew that lives in America. He lives in Ohio, so a little bit in the north from us. I'm more towards the south. And he has a winter weather already, winter wonderland and snow. Meanwhile, we don't have any. We just have cold and gray and yucky weather up here. When is the ring light coming? Ich habe es noch nicht bestellt, Marco, leider. Ich bin noch so sparsam. Ich muss mich immer so aufraffen, was zu bestellen. Ich hasse Geld ausgeben. Aber ja, ich brauche schon mal ein gescheites Ringlicht hier für den Stream und so. Immer so im Dunkeln sitzen mit den Augenringen ist auch nicht so das Wahre. Aber so kriegt ihr wenigstens die volle Realität. Without ring lights or any like nice light, you get the full, the reality, like the eye bags and the everything, you know, the shadows. So I'm sorry about that. Was hat Miss gesagt? Habt ihr ein Abo da gelassen? Klingt echt sympathisch. Respekt, für es gibt wenige, die so sind hier auf YouTube. Danke, Mrs. Weiß ich wirklich zu schätzen. Ja, wenn ich so durch die Livestreams durchscrolle, sehe ich auch so, ja, einige Dinge, wo man sich so fragt, okay, ich glaube, ich habe für heute genug gesehen auf YouTube, ich gehe mal schlafen, wenn du weißt, was ich meine. Manchmal sind Sachen so richtig absurd. Man denkt sich so. Und die haben dann teilweise wirklich so tausende Zuschauer und irgendwie 500 € oder Dollars an Donations alle paar Stunden. Und man denkt sich so, für was? Einfach nur, weil es mehr sensationsgeil ist und so. Aber ist nicht so mein Fall, muss ich sagen. Ja, auch so laut und so absurd und so habe ich keine Lust. Absurd ist ja gar nicht mehr so schlecht, aber so dieses laute Rumgeschrei und so dieses nach Aufmerksamkeit fragen und so nach Geld betteln und so, das könnte ich gar nicht. Nicht ganz abartig. Aber jedem das Seine natürlich, dafür ist YouTube ja da, dass man machen kann, was man möchte. Nicht wahr, nicht wahr. My cats are the cutest. Your cats are definitely very cute. And I can't say that they are the cutest because my cats are literally sitting right behind me, so I can't say that they're cuter than mine, because otherwise they will probably, you know, I'll be scared to go to bed tonight. Aber willkommen in der Community, Miss. Freut mich immer, nette Leute kennenzulernen. Willkommen, willkommen. Sparsam ist gut. Ja, sparsam muss sein. Alles wird nur noch teurer. Frau aus Holland. Hi Ingrid van der Heide. I have very much enjoyed listening to you this evening. Good vibes. Thank you so much, Carl. I can only give that back. Thank you for being so kind and part of the community. I appreciate it. Und wie ist dein Name, wenn man wissen darf? Rika. Träum was Schönes. Dankeschön, Thomas, du auch. Gute Nacht. Ich sag mal gute Nacht an alle. Ja, echt verrückt die Welt. Kann man wohl so sagen. Es ist echt crazy. Especially oder besonders jetzt mit AI oder KI, wenn das noch alles dazu kommt. Ich finde, es wird noch verrückter als davor schon. Mittlerweile weiß man schon gar nicht mehr, welche Shorts oder welche Werbung überhaupt noch echt sind. Und was AI ist und so. Echt verrückt. Naja, was will man machen? Früher war alles besser, gell? Klingt mir schon wie so 80-Jährige. Thank you, one. Appreciate it. Gute Nacht, Thomas. Schlaf schön. Gute Nacht an alle in Deutschland und good night to everyone in America or anywhere, of course, where you are. Have a good night and get some rest. I hope you didn't have a stressful day today and you'll have a good rest of your week. It was good to meet everyone that's new here. Okay, I think I caught up on everything. Danke, Manuel. Grüße nach Deutschland. Gute Nacht nach Deutschland. And I'll see you all next time. This December, instead of doing any vlogmas with like videos, I'll do like some videos once in a while, like once a week or twice a week, but I'm trying to do like a live stream for this December every day, so probably just like an hour in the evening, just to let you know. But yeah, I'll see you all next time and have a good night. Gute Nacht, schlaft schön, schöne Träume. Bis dann.